Hey, what is going on, you burnt Burmy? That's right, I absolutely love Raging Bolt Noctowl. Now, some of y'all have been probably hearing me talk down on this deck recently and kind of pushing the no Noctowl propaganda. And I'm not gonna lie, I like that build better. If I'm going into a tournament trying to win a tournament, I think I'm playing the no Noctowl build of Raging Bolt. But I honestly just love the Pokemon TCG and playing the Pokemon TCG. And even when there's a deck that I think there's a better version of to play, or I don't think it's as competitive as another deck, I still really enjoy just playing a whole bunch of different decks in the Pokemon TCG because I just love playing the Pokemon TCG. So even though I don't think this is the best way to play the Raging Bolt, I don't think it's the most competitive way. If I'm trying to win a tournament, I think I'm cutting the owls. Dude, this deck is sick, and it is a ton of fun. I like all the little things and like little gimmick plays it almost feels like that this deck can do with the Raging Bolt. I personally have the Judge in here and the Energy Switch, so I'm really trying to make this deck as gimmicky as possible. I'm not gonna lie. I also have Unfair Stamp in here. We'll get to that in a second. So we got, of course, 4 Teal Mask, Ogerpon EX. It's super important Pokemon to get in play to not just cycle through our deck with the Grass Energy, but also to give us access to our Noctowl with the Jewel Seeker. It's the only Terra Pokemon in the deck, so finding one of these early is super important. 4 does feel like it might be a little bit overkill. I think we could maybe get away with 3. I'm not sure quite what I would cut for that. Maybe an Ultra Ball, or maybe an Ultra Ball over it. Or actually, recently I saw on the stream at the Atlanta Regional Championships, I saw All Out Blitzel playing Raging Bolt Noctowl with Ursaluna. And I really liked the idea of that because I've definitely found myself in late game situations where I'm able to barely close it out, but it gets pretty sketchy. And having something like a really efficient attacker like Ursaluna would be pretty nice. I'm not going to lie, because sometimes we have like a 0 energy board. Our opponent IOs us down to like 1 or 2, and we have to create like a 4 or 5 energy Raging Bolt out of nowhere to close out the game. Of course, we got that 3-3 Noctowl, currently rocking just 380 HP Hoot Hoots. Maybe it should be like a 2-1 split, like 270s and 180. I think most decks should be playing at least 180 HP Hoot Hoot to deal with the Hawlucha in the Dragapult deck. It's really not good to give them kind of a free prize card with the Hawlucha combo. Now, for us specifically, our Fan Rotom gets stuck in play a lot of the time, so the free prize card is kind of there from them, but the bigger deal is keeping our Hoot Hoot alive so that it can evolve into a Noctowl, and we can use that Jewel Seeker ability for a super powerful combo. So I do like 80 HP Hoot Hoots, at least as a one-of in pretty much every Fan Rotom Noctowl deck. But in this build specifically, I could see us going down to like 270, 180. But currently, I'm rocking the 80. Mess around with it. If you find that you're opening the Hoot Hoot with the 2 retreat too often and it gets stuck, you can't get the Latias, or you don't want to get Latias, but you'd still be able to move it, then cut them back a little bit. But I would say at least include 180 HP Hoot Hoot, and that's like kind of the last Hoot Hoot you put into play towards the mid game to make sure it doesn't get KO'd by that Hawlucha attack combo from Dragapult. 3 Raging Bolt. This felt a little bit iffy as well. Honestly, there's a lot of moments where I feel like I wish I had 4 of these. I think my play with the deck was a little bit off to begin with, but yeah, the 3 Raging Bolt feels like okay-ish. I wouldn't hate a 4th, but maybe more Pokemon Search cards is the better trade-off there, or more Night Stretchers, because I only have one of those Night Stretchers in here right now. 2 Fan Rotom, of course. All Noctowl decks, I feel like should be playing 2 Fan Rotom. Of course, I got the Ditto in here. This deck, actually, I've been hyping up Fan Rotom plus Ditto recently. But honestly, this deck definitely feels like the deck where it matters the least. In all the, like in Terra Box and Terrapagos, Tank Terrapagos, the Ditto feels amazing. This deck, it hasn't felt as good. Maybe it's just kind of the sample size. Maybe I just need to play more games. It'll come around and the Ditto will feel better. But with more games, I could definitely see it being worth cutting the Ditto. I got the one of Squawkabilly in here. I actually don't use this as much as I thought I would. Most of our opening hands, we're choosing to go first, are pretty clean to set up for like a turn 2 attack, so I don't use Squawkabilly very much. I'm actually considering cutting the card from the deck because I barely ever use this thing. One Slitherwing in here. This is super important. I see a lot of people, I get asked a lot about the 1 prize attackers in Raging Bolt. I absolutely love the baby Raging Bolt. K-Win stuff like Duskulls and Hoot Hoots off our opponent's bench is so powerful. I do like the Koraidon actually in here, but the Slitherwing is kind of necessary right now because of Pikachu EX. Because the Koraidon, did I spell this right? Yeah. The Koraidon here, where's it at? What the heck? This one does 30 damage plus 150 more damage if we attacked with an ancient Pokemon last turn, which isn't hard to set up. The problem is Pikachu, it is weak to fighting, so we would do enough damage to knock out Pikachu if it wasn't for its ability, which says if this Pokemon is knocked out, has full HP and is knocked out, it's not knocked out, and instead its remaining HP is 10, but the Slitherwing burns our opponent's active Pokemon. So we effectively KO with the Burning Turbulence. Its ability procs, it has 1 HP left, then in between turns, it takes the burn damage, and it gets fully KO'd. So that's why you need to play the Slitherwing right now. I could see an argument to include like all 3, but currently I'm just rocking the Slitherwing and the Raging Bolt, and that's felt pretty good. Of course, we got the Latias in here for some mobility, the Fez for the draw power. I see a lot of builds with the Mew EX, and it's definitely something I would consider maybe including. But I have found that my bench gets pretty full pretty fast with already what I have in here. So I would be struggling to find space for the Mew EX in this deck. Maybe in the late game, though, when we have Nest Balls floating around, we would be able to go get the Mew and get a little bit of extra draw power after getting Iono, possibly. So that's where I could see the Mew coming in a little bit more clutch. Baby Bolt, love it for the sniping, like I said, just a powerful attacker. For the supporter lineup here, I got the 4 Sada, 2 Boss, because I am running no Prime Catcher. If not, I would probably be 1 Boss, 1 Counter Catcher, 1 Prime Catcher. Maybe still second Boss at that point, but probably not. 1 Iono for the late game disruption, 1 Unfair Stamp for the early game disruption, 1 Crisping here to help our energy acceleration. I could definitely see 2 Crisping here, but 1 Crisping plus 4 Sada feels pretty comfortable. And I've got this Judge in here. I really like the Judge for early game disruptive plays with the Baby Raging Bolt, and with that, that's why I include the E-Switch. The E-Switch has a couple cool uses. One is being able to like move an energy from an Ogerpon to a Noctowl to retreat it. Our Noctowls get gusted up pretty often and trapped in the active, so the E-Switch is like an effective switch card for that situation. But the really cool thing you can do with energy switch is turn 1, you can attach a fighting or lightning energy to Raging Bolt. And then turn 2, you can attach again, getting 2 energy on it, which means we do 60 damage to one of our opponent's bench Pokemon. And then you can E-switch it grass energy from an Ogerpon to the Raging Bolt, get it into the active, and then judge our opponent in the same turn. And then take out one of their important setup Pokemon, like a Hoothoot or maybe one of their Dreepies, a Duskull, stuff like that, while you're judging them down to 4 cards. It's a super powerful turn 2 combo. I absolutely love it. It's a little cheesy, but these combos in this deck is why I love playing this deck. So I'm keeping the Judge, I'm keeping the E-Switch because I like the cheesy plays with this deck. It feels great. And that's why I have the Unfair Stamp in here. We don't have to be that aggressive with Gust effects with this deck. Fan Rotom is a great early game attacker. That combos with really well with the Judge as well. Sometimes if they have just like a Gimme Ghoul in the active, we can just go Fan Rotom KO Gimme Ghoul plus Judge. We don't have to lean into the Baby Raging Bolt as much. So we don't need to do that, the combo through the Baby Raging Bolt. The Baby Raging Bolt is just nice because it reaches their bench, kind of ignores their potential like active Badoo or something. I don't really want to KO their Badoo. I want to KO their Duskulls. I want to KO their Hoothoots, stuff like that. And then we can judge them early game, be cheesy. We've got the Fan Rotom to even be more cheesy. And I don't really feel like we need to aggressively gust in the early game. Like I said, the Fan Rotom and the Raging Bolt or even the Slitherwing being able to set tempo in the prize trade by us attacking with a 1 prizer to take out a 1 prizer, and then being disruptive aggressively with the Unfair Stamp just feels really, really good. 4 Nest Ball, 3 Ultra Ball, 3 Vessel. Would consider a 4th Vessel. That might be something to try and increase there. For the recovery, I'm basically playing as little recovery as you possibly can. 1 Energy Retrieval, 1 Night Stretcher, and so far, it's felt fine. I think we might need a little bit more. Specifically, I would probably look at a 2nd Night Stretcher. I know that doesn't feel like a lot of energy recovery, but the flexibility of being able to get Pokemon does feel really, really nice. 2nd Energy Retrieval, or making the Energy Retrieval a superior Energy Retrieval, might be enough energy recovery in itself. It can be a little bit awkward in the mid and late game if we're getting Iono to pull off a superior Energy Retrieval in our hand with how many cards we have, but it can happen most of the time, I feel like. As long as we're drawing cards with Pheasantipity, we should be good. We have a lot of dead cards in this deck as the game progresses if we don't use Squawk early, 2nd Fan Rotom, some of the Hoothoot Noctowl lines, Ogerpons. We have a lot of, like, we do not need 4 Ogerpon as the game progresses. It does become overkill in the mid-late game in terms of just, like, their dead cards, but finding them early is so important. That's why I still kind of like 4. So yeah, all that put together, a little bit more recovery might be needed. For the stadiums, the 2 Area 0 with the 1-0 Jamming Tower is great. You definitely need to play a secondary stadium, 2 Area 0, and you don't really need more than 2 Area 0, but we need a way to like bump our Area 0 so we can discard potentially damaged Pokemon or liabilities in play. So it's great to Area 0 early, go wide, and then put our own Jamming Tower in play in the mid and late game, and then discard some of our own Pokemon. And it's also great as a tool card or an anti-tool card up against stuff like Gardevoir and things like that. And then for the energy split, the 3-3-6 has felt really comfortable. I think I'd always add more Vessels or more recovery before I ever increase the energy count. This has felt super, super good. And that's it. That's how I'm playing Raging Bolt Noctowl. Like I said, I think no Noctowl Raging Bolt is better, but I still really love playing this deck, especially once you get stuff like the Judge, the E-Switch, and the Unfair Stamp involved. I love it. Let's jump to some action, and I'll show y'all how to run it. Bench, attach, pass, and then next turn I can go Ultra Ball away, Counter Catcher plus top deck, get Ogerpon, attach Judge, something like that. Unlucky. Is your opponent Ryuki Okada? Could be. I don't know. I guess the name is Okada03. It tracks. Will you play Zoro again anytime soon? I have no clue. I don't plan that far ahead. I don't plan past the current day I'm streaming. Pretty much ever. Like, obviously, we're streaming Atlanta this weekend, but there's something special going on. I also plan out to do streams when I do those. Also, the first dude stream of this format will be next week on Thursday. And then I'm away that weekend, leaving Friday, so. What deck will I be playing for the tournament? I don't know yet. I still have to figure that out. Appreciate the prime sub there. V Saint and Albert. One both to the pack. I don't know. We're all to catch up. We got plenty of Joltics. I don't have a way to deal with... Oh no, I have Slitherwing. I was like, I don't have a way to deal with Pikachu. But that's not true. I actually do. In this situation specifically, my hand sucks. But besides my hand not being great, I'm feeling okay. We're doing all right, you know? It's a good time for everybody. What's on the bottom of my deck right now? Dude, that Iono was brutal, man. That's just so rude. I think Latios makes the most sense here. Latios cycle and then potentially Burst Roar, right? We'd ideally like to kill their active here, but if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Bench Raging Bolt, bench this. Should I check my prize cards a little bit more thoroughly? Bench, attach to bench Raging Bolt. Area 0, Burst Roar. Can I hear Burst Roar? Oh no, I'll have a card in my hand. I don't see a reason why this doesn't work, why this isn't a good play, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Fine. You could have squawked turn 1, but it depends on how much of your recovery was priced. I was never squawking turn 1. I always wanted to play for the judge. If I was going to squawk turn 1, then I would have just Ultra Ball for Fan Rotom. Like, I think Ultra Ball for Fan Rotom was always better than squawking there, basically. I don't think it's ever worth it, I guess what I should say. I can pretty freely bench Slitherwing, right? Because if they chase my Slitherwing, like... they could chase it with Iron Hands. But I feel like they're never doing that. If I bench Slitherwing and they go Pikachu... if they go Pikachu KO my Slitherwing, I think I'm okay with that, right? You can Burst Roar with no cards in hand, right? Yeah, I guess you can, yeah. You're playing all the colorless turn 1 Pokemon? What do you mean? Squawk and Fan Rotom? I guess, yeah. And Ditto? Well, Ditto... Wait, does Ditto have to be on the first turn? It does, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess I am, yeah. Guilty. We just Prime KO Fez. Bench. Try and get something down. Is that Joltik good? Alright. He'd be alright. You know, he's a cool guy. Chill Brody. I now don't have to use the Noctowl. I could go bench, attach, Prime Catcher Fez, knockout. Bench, attach, Prime Catcher the Fez, and bonk. And I just get rid of what? I get rid of fighting. Like, I just do this, right? I feel like this is the best. That's got to be the best. Yeah, that's got to be the best. Dude, I don't think it's possible to lose, but maybe I'm tripping. So do you think your all-time legacy stacks up with Tord or Ray Rizzo? No. Must be some mistake because your YouTube stream shows a picture of Chien Pao. I don't make mistakes, okay? So first off, calm down. You need to chill out. Take a breath. Consider what you just said and then come back to me. If you ever say that ever again. The whole squad straight tanks out here. I just need to grab. It has to be Sada. No, it could be Crispin, right? I could grab Crispin Vessel. And get fighting. Is that ever better? It is good to use the Crispin before. It doesn't draw me cards though. Not getting a Hoot. Oh, ooh. I'm just gonna go for the Sada Vessel. I almost want a Night Stretcher for a second Raging Bolt. But if this guy lives, I just win, right? There's a fighting in here, yeah? Yeah, okay. Oh shoot. Dude, I gotta chill out. I gotta chill out. Wait. No! Did I already select it? No. Did I already select it? Wait, I'm confused. What the fuck's happening? So like, what? Did I just lose the fighting energy? You attach grass to him? Oh no, dude. Oh no, Billy, fuck. All right. God damn it, dude. I clicked too fast. I gotta slow down. All right, you can have my owl. Your play. I was like wondering where the heck my energy went. I didn't even see there was a grass on this thing. I gotta not attach so fast. Attack with Rotom? No, I'd rather attach to Slithering here because if they top deck an Iono, I'm gonna be in trouble. They need too much here to actually do anything though. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Oh shoot. Or they could have Prime Catcher here. Oh, Prime Catcher would be brutal. Yeah, they could prime me here. Ooh, Latias for the mobility. Oh, they might just run to Joltik and do some Joltik things. Oh, they're matching me. Oh shoot, and I got this guy in the active. Oh, this guy can't move. Oh, I should have like ran to Hoot actually. This guy's stuck. I have E-Switch. E-Switch is my mobility card now. Dude, this is so bad. Holy smokes. Help. Only have a 2-card hand. Broad Rotom. This is quite weird. Dude, the mistakes go hard. All right, I'm just gonna do this. Load up Slither. Do they even play stadiums? They might play Gravity Mountain, right? I don't want to take a knockout here because then I give them counter catcher, and I don't know if they play counter catcher, but I would give them counter catcher. I would also give them access to Night Stretcher for Fez, so we definitely just pass. I don't want to play anything else. For tank Rapagos, is a 3rd Iona better than a E-Switch? I don't know. I haven't played enough of the deck. Probably though. 3 Iona felt pretty good. No, dude, I'm gonna lose. I'm literally gonna lose. This is terrible. This is the worst thing ever. As a knockout, dude, I'm actually gonna lose this. They have a 4-card hand. I can go Iono KO active, right? That's pretty good. Iono KO active with Slither, and then counter catcher Raging Ball KO this. Was attacking with Slithering ever like bad? Seems fine. Is this a bad thing? Just attach fighting here. S-ball. Oh, hey. I could Night Stretcher for Fez. What else would I want on my bench anyways? Nothing. I may as well draw more cards after my Iono. Coming Briar. Dude, did they play Briar? That's kind of scary. Isn't Countercatcher Pika better now so they can't use Fez? Ooh, you're kind of spitting actually. You're kind of spitting with that one. Discard. Jamming Tower. Is Jamming Tower good against them? Do they play tool cards that I'm scared of? I don't think so, right? I do want to shuffle the deck, I think. So I'm gonna get rid of the... Yeah, honestly, the Countercatcher... Countercatcher KO Peak so they can't get... No, but leaving a fully set up attacker is kind of risky as well, right? I want to force them to have a Metal Energy and a Gust, not just a Gust. Oh, but that's... Oh, but versus a Night Stretcher? I think it's correct to KO the active. The more I think about that, I think it's correct to KO the active. Yeah, KO the active I think is correct. But it's a good thought process there, Mothman. That's a good thought process for sure. Stomp off theirs OP. Mill their boss. Genius. Yo, what's up, Azul? Just got done with Day 0 of Atlanta. The Day 0 challenge was so poorly run. Did you even play it? Did you end up finishing playing in it? I agree until they Turo Latias. That's fine. We'll just get Slitherwing back. Either leave my Slitherwing in play or I just get it back and we're chilling. All right, I think we're okay. I think we survived. Okay. Atlanta's post rotation, right? Yes. Yeah, I went 6-1. There were so many problems from the organization and the payout, though. I made a Twitter post about it. If you want to see the specifics, I'll peep it. Yeah. Just can you at me on it? It makes it easier for me to find it. Is there boss left in the deck? Yeah, we're chilling. We have boss. Something never punished. Yeah, something like that, to be honest. Got onto boss. Easy dub, folks. We got E-Switch. We're cooking. We got E-Switch. I see why. No, it's not true. I need to play more for sure. They're cooking here. Jolting, okay. Appreciate the 14 months there, Captain. Why I kill the Joltic? Why are we even debating? True. Yo, let me get my Briar real fast. Yo, having a Briar here would be crazy though. Is there enough matchups where that would ever make sense? Or no? Like play, like get the Ogre Pawn knockout with Briar, or something cheesy we could do with like E-Switch Briar. Is there a different Pokemon we could play? Is there a different Pokemon we could play in this deck than E-Switch that uses these energy types? That is a Terra Pokemon that we could E-Switch over to, and then Briar. Honestly, I don't really want to draw into Owls here. I use my Ditto again. Not my no Ditto. As a Bolt. All our pawns. Dude, honestly, it doesn't feel like you squawk that much with this deck. Should there even be a squawk ability in here? Like, what? You said it was batting here pre-rotation, maybe? Maybe, I don't know. My memory's not that good. Cutting grass. I prize a zero. What else? Was my E-Switch in the deck? Because I need the E-Switch to do the full combo. My E-Switch better be in there. I'm gonna be pissed. not gonna be sniping like that. I don't know if the E-switch was in there though. Pretty good start though. I'm not complaining. If you're playing Atlanta tomorrow and you are stressing it, there's always bourbon to calm the nerves. Well, chill. We don't know how old they are. Which decks have surprised you in the oh shit this works since in the last month or so? Nothing. Decks have just seemed more powerful than I thought they would be. Yeah, I haven't had like a oh shit this works from a deck that I thought would just be terrible. Oh, actually, Frostlass, I guess. Frostlass. Thorn's bad now? It's not great. It's like okay. Is the username Rat King a reference to WoW? Sure, why not? Okay. The question is, do I KO this guy or do I KO? I KO the Dunsource every time, right? Well, hang on. The first question is, do I got the thing? You know, do I got the E-switch? Oh, it's beautiful. What do I get rid of off this vessel? I kind of want to get rid of the Ogre Pawn and bench the Latias. Having energy in the discard pile is also good to turn on Sada, right? So it's probably this. Doesn't matter what I get here. The question is, do I snipe the Gimme Guard or KO the active? The answer is probably KO the active. Latias is probably the correct bench over the second pawn. I haven't even cycled with this pawn this turn, so it's like, oh, I could have. Oh no, but I want to cycle before Judge, right? I want to cycle after Judge like this, yeah. Cycle before Judge isn't that good. Gimmighoul versus the Dunsparce has to be the better KO here just because of potential draw power on the turn, right? I think that's, yeah, it's got to be the KO on the active. Those little greetings from I could have just done this with a fan rotom. Maybe I overcooked here. I could have done this with a fan rotom. Dude, I definitely overcooked here. I was like thinking so hard about the snipe play, and I got there, and then I was like, wait a second. Well, one, we can just Dragon Headbutt, and two, I could have just done this with the fan rotom and saved this energy. I shouldn't have. I could have saved my E-switch as well. You don't have a stadium though. Oh, I would have had to get the stadium. Okay, actually, never mind. It worked out. You're right. You're right. Actually, all right. You're right. You're right, chat. Genius play from me. Genius play from me. I'm back at it again. What can I say? Broken plays. You know what it is. You're right. You're right. We would have had to like burn our second L to get the stadium. That would have not been worth it for sure. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Oh, dude, what the heck? They have like the insane draw into this though. Okay, we got a good response though. Fez, draw with Fez. Fez, draw with Fez. Ultra Ball for Noctowl. Get Stadium plus something. Playing Seabout today? Maybe. We'll see how much time we have before the tournament. They get the knockout as well, bro? Oh, no shot. No shot. You don't got it like that. Rat. I mean, I don't even have to, like, play very aggressively here. They already played their Iono. They usually play one, maybe two. If I bench Raging Bolt, I could target it. I don't really want to give him that. I don't even think I do anything here. I think I just like, I'm down to just kind of chill. Just bonk this guy. I think there's like their strongest option card, I feel like, on the board. Anyway, yeah, I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. We are playing 3 hand disruption cards now. Is that too many? I like the idea of like early unfair stamp and then the potential of late game Iono. But then we also have a Judge on top of that. That's like a lot. Should we take out the Scyther? Yeah, I think so. I think Scyther's probably correct. The new variant of Murata and Wacholtic. I'll try it out eventually. Probably try it out next week. Not gonna have any time over the weekend. 3 hand disruption cards goes crazy. I mean, yeah, the unfair stamp. What's crazy about an unfair stamp? It's like a tempo disruption card, right? Why Slithering over Koraidon? Because it KOs Pikachu. It's not a choice. You have to use. If you're not playing Slitherwing in Raging Bolt, you're just. What are you doing? Get out of here. You have to play it. Some people think it's a choice. It's not a choice. You just look like a dumbass. You just look like a dumbass if you don't play it. You gotta rock the wing right now. But once next format, you don't have to play Slitherwing anymore because Terra Box is not going to be as big of a threat. Also, actually, the meta could evolve to the point where we don't need it. But as of right now, we need to prep for Terra Box. Also, now there's apparently this Hands Pikachu deck that exists, so we got to worry about that guy too. It's not always. It's just right now. It is meta dependent. It is meta dependent. Oh, dude, we're gonna be able to. Dude, we are bodying them this turn. Hold up, hold up. They're cooked. All right, this first. Give me the Brody. That's my guy. I'm gonna cycle with this guy first. Oh, Owl. Raging Bolt, Raging Bolt. Like the Iono still could be good, right? So we should go like this. Owl, Raging Bolt, Raging Bolt. Does that make sense? Getting another Ogerpon in play is a pretty big deal. But Owl's also kind of broken. Kind of my guy right there. A little torn on this, to be honest. The Iono's probably not good anymore. I think maybe I'm trying to get a little. I'm trying to do a little too much by keeping this Iono, to be honest. Getting in with Unfair Stamp Knockout here just should set this up for sure. No, I don't think I'm doing too much by keeping the Hoothoot, though. Keeping the Hoothoot's probably correct. So I could have given up the Ogerpon there. Yeah. Owl here. So I need to get Area 0. I could Ultra Ball away this. And the Fighting Energy, maybe? Nah, keeping the Fighting Energy is probably correct. I just don't want to get a Nest Ball off of Noctowl, basically, is what I'm thinking. But I don't see, like, another card to discard. So it's fine. Let's go Area 0 Nest Ball, it's fine. Keeping an Ultra Ball in our deck as well is, like, fine. What was I saying? I'm going to get Nest Ball... Oh, Area 0. Is there a Raging Bolt in here? Yeah, okay. Owl on the bench has just got... Oh, I have 2 grass over here chilling as well. Yeah, we got... Okay. Hands off. Okay. Bring him down. All right, chilling. What do I have in here? Double Fighting. Attach Fighting. Discard Lightning. Makes sense, I think. I could cycle this pawn, and then I could keep more energy in play. Or I could bench Hoothoot's got to be better, right? So it's got to be like Attach Fighting... I wish I had like one more bench space to work with, but that's just like not realistic, which is like fine. I mean, this is an insane turn. Like I can't. There's no complaints. No complaints from me. Turn is absurd. It's a good draw too. Oh wow, just insane draw, man. This is kind of crazy. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, for how much damage we need to do, we don't need like another, we don't definitely need another Ogerpon. It should be fine. Hey, the Unfair Stamp is super cringe, like in like a good way. Like it's so cringe for it to feel this good in Raging Bolt. That's like so cringe because we can just like find the card. We just go, all right, cool, Noctowl for my Unfair Stamp. Early Judge is also kind of cool. I like that. I definitely mess with that. But about the Koraidon, I was thinking that since people are running the Terrapagos with Boof and Koraidon has a way more impactful than this other thing. No, I mean Terra Box is still more popular. You could also play like 3, but you just basically always play Slithering right now. There's like the Pikachu Iron Hands deck floating around. There's Terra Box. Like you need Slithering. You could play the Koraidon on top of them though. I don't think that's terrible. Yeah. It's pretty controversial. Cheating is controversial? No, it's not very controversial. How it's handled is controversial, I guess. Dude, this bitch, bro. But dingus, bro. Well, we have turn 1 attack, which is nice, but this dingus is staring me down. It's a good top deck as well. Okay, this hand is pretty good to handle this situation, to be honest. I just go lightning grass here. Ditto fan, prize of fan. 3 Hoots, 3 Noctowls. Raging Bolts are here. All our Ogre-Pawns are here. A lot of crispy Iono. Judge in hand. So he prize a boss. Retrieval, E-Switch. Ultra Ball prized. Playing a Vessel, Night Stretcher. 382. Oh, Unfair's prize. Like, dude, what I prize? Ooh, double Hooters? Hold up, hold up. Good. Honestly, this deck feels like Ditto is like less good. Ditto feels like less good in this deck than it does in the Terrapagos or the Terra Box. Yeah, I'm not as sure about Ditto in here, to be honest. I thought it would be like pretty broken, but all right, I don't know if I bench all 3. We definitely put down 2, right? I think I'm comfortable with 2 though. I'm not gonna put down the 3rd. Dingus over here has to sit out the next turn. Get this one out. What the controversial motion by Ian that led to Tyranitar winning Worlds? That can be controversial. It was good with Poffin. I don't think Poffin matters too much on how good Ditto is. If you're playing a Fan Rotom deck, you're playing a Fan Rotom deck. You're putting out Fan Rotom turn 1, then it can find Ditto. I don't think Poffin matters that much. Just whether or not, like if you're playing Fan Rotom, it can get Ditto, which can put anything in your active. I was unsure, dude. This is like one thing about these fat boys though, is these fat boys. They are. Oh, I got you, Puggy. They can get counter catchered and stuck. That's the one thing with these fat hoots, man. They just get being stuck in the active. They work overtime. They ain't sleeping. They got insomnia. But, dude, they get stuck, bro. They get stuck. Obviously, in this situation, I literally have Latias in hand, so it's not that big of a deal. It's not that controversial. Kwing Fez seems pretty good here, to be honest. Kwing the Dragapult also seems pretty good. I actually just don't know what the best play is. Both of those things seem really good. And I can do both of them. Boss plus something. Man, I just don't know. I just don't know here, to be honest. Always Pult, honestly. The Pult play is pretty good here, right? They have 2 Dreepies. Yeah, the Pult play is pretty good here. They've invested everything into this Pult. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think you're cooking. I think you're cooking. But first, let me rip the boss. Let me rip the boss off this Teal Dance so I don't have to Noctowl for it. I'm just not very lucky at this game. We go boss. What else do I even get? What else do I even get? Sada? Boss Sada? What's my hand? Honestly, Area 0 is like a really good pick here, but my hand will be at 0 cards. So if they don't hand disrupt me, I'm just dead in the water. Area 0 is really good here, but not good enough because my hand would just be dead. Vessel? No, Vessel doesn't do anything here. Wait, unless I'm trolling. Yeah, the two, depending on like the quality of my prize cards isn't very high, so I think Sada makes the most sense. If the quality of my prize cards was a little bit higher, then I think Area Zero would have been fine. It's a grass and discard fighting, so you can dude. Deep breath. See you in 10 minutes. What were they even saying? They wanted me to take boss vessel, but I don't have a Sada to work with the vessel. Then it doesn't make any sense. Please read the deck entry I put in. I got you, Poke. I got you, Poke. Yeah, we're probably taking a turn off here. Probably turn off. Controversial dex entry. Alright, yeah, we're taking a turn off. I don't even burst for because I have a Sada in hand, right? I don't even know if that's true though. But it's definitely attach active. Definitely bench Raging Bolt. Burst Roar sees me. I don't want this guy anymore, so I thin this out of the deck, but I'd also lose a Sada. Losing a Sada doesn't sound very good. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go Burst Roar there. I think I'm gonna Burst Roar. Cycle the deck further. I'm not sure about that though. I'm actually not sure about that. Not sure about that. All right, Dex entry, Drifloon from what one did you want to read? Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Wait, hold on, I gotta deal with this. Gaming Tower. So it's Noctowl and Ogerpon, right? Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. How do you? Oh, there we go. It is whispered that any child who takes Drifloon for a balloon and holds onto it could wind up missing. Oh, I actually haven't read this one of Drifloon before. That is actually one I haven't read of Drifloon before. I've read all the other ones though. I've read some of the other ones. It's a new one though. You mess with trainer trials? I have not messed with the trainer trials, no. Wait, have they updated No, I haven't messed with the new trainer trials, no. I'm thinking of like doing a stream day though, where I let YouTube members and Twitch subs submit trainer trial decks. If you guys are interested in doing that. If there's no interest, I won't do it, but if there's interest in doing that, I'd be down to do that. Dude, they just got the guy again, bro. What the heck? My hand is like super slow here as well. But for 70 Odyssey isn't very scary though. This hand is not cooking. Lack of cooking going on. Hold up. Into the Sada? Oh! I'm just not like that. Dude, honestly, Ionoing them is just not good. They have a 2-card hand. So I think I go... Wait, hand. Did they Iono last turn? They did. Sada and Crispin on the bottom. And Area Zero. So I think I actually just give up this. I think I just Burst Roar this hand. They'll attach Lightning Bench. And then Burst Roar. Because Ionoing them is so bad. Ionoing them is so bad. That'd be like so miserable to Iono them here. Are you playing at Atlanta? No. I see so much Paul in trainer trials, though I thought I'd escape it there. I mean, Paul Charizard was like one of the best trainer trials deck when there was only one of cards, right? It's got to go up by A little bit for sure. Oh, they can pop, dude. They can't win this turn, but they can KO like double Hoot Hoots here, right? Dude. Oh my god. So where do they go? KO double Hoot Hoot, KO active? Oh, they didn't? Dude, what? They're popping. They could have won this. You definitely like pop Dusknoir, pop. You definitely KO double Hoot Hoot here. I go down to 1 prize card. I don't know. Maybe not. But dude, this feels like they gave me way too much to work with now going to this turn. Like, I feel like you're popping there. I feel like you're popping there. I feel like you're popping there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think so, though. Honestly, I'm kind of running out of energy. All right, play Sada. Wait. Fighting. I feel like I would be popping there. For sure. They can definitely still win this. I only need a 1 prize card to win the game. I think we definitely go Ogerpon here. What do I have left for energy? There's like nothing left, right? Oh no, we got a bit. We got a bit. Hold up, hold up. There's a lightning in there. How many hand disruption cards have they used? 3 Iono, but they might play unfair. This is where I would unfair them if it wasn't prized. I haven't attached for turn yet, so I could just play this. I just get back, lightning, lightning. Lightning. They have 4 prize cards left. They can't pop any Nors. Mentioning Fandorm seems fine just to get out of the deck. I have Night Switcher left? I don't. Oh, they could Halucha it though. Does that ever like matter? Does them Haluching my Fandorm ever matter? Oh, don't know. What do I have? A fighting and I have 2 fightings left and a lightning. Okay, I'm just gonna. I get him involved. Get him involved. I'm gonna get rid of fighting. Yeah, so get rid of fighting. Grass. Sure, seems fine. Oh, maybe no. Discarding the one off the active is not correct. I need to keep the active as an attacker because otherwise I can just isolate it. I'm actually not sure. Is my last prize card my boss? I think it is my boss, right? Well, that was pop both onto bench Bolt and KO both Bolts. Even that could have been okay, to be honest. That would have been better as well. Or maybe what about KO active Raging Bolt plus KO my Ogerpon on the bench? Because my second Ogerpon wasn't in play at that point, was it? Maybe it was, actually. I don't remember. Yeah. The play they made, well, okay, I don't know. I guess, well, it depends what they play, right? Like, if they can go... Okay, maybe not. Maybe their play wasn't terrible. But they need a hand disruption card this turn. For their play last turn to not be terrible, they need a hand disruption card this turn plus... Okay, there we go. And they need to be able to actually attack, though. They also need to be playing Neo Upper or Crystal. They do play 4 Iono. Wait, do all Dragon Balls play 4 Iono? For some reason in my head, I didn't think they did, but maybe they just do. Dude, am I going to lose this? I don't have any energy left. I didn't have like another ancient... I need like another card in play here. Another ancient card. Dude, see, this is why I kind of want more Raging Bolts. Maybe I need like a little bit more energy recovery. Energy retrieval has such good synergy with Ogerpon. Yeah, exactly. I feel like, yeah, I'd rather, yeah, Trumpet just never makes any sense. I don't think it ever makes any sense. I don't think it ever makes any sense. This might be a walkabilly hand. We'll see. Are you gonna play Chi and Pao, or is it just a thumbnail for tonight? If we get around to it, then I'll play it. Yeah. We'll see. It depends if how much. Depends if I'm gonna do it before the tournament. I guess the tournament starts in like an hour though, so we'd have to like get into it now. Catching active is weird. Wait, what the heck? Oh, retreat to. I guess it gives you the pivot into Badoo. It's just not that weird. It's a little weird though. Still, to be honest, it is still a little weird. I guess unless you're gonna retreat right now, then it's. I don't know. It doesn't seem that good. I think you should save your attachment potentially. Okay, that means we're definitely squawking, right? I can do this. Get a pawn, cycle a pawn, E-switch to the active. Hold up. Oh. One of the worst draws. All right, it's fine. Probably a Raging Bolt. Actually, not sure. I should probably do a little prize check. Let's do a little prize check in. We gave up an Noctowl. That's fine. Fanordum Ditto. Actually, what do I even take off this? What do I even take off this Ultra Ball? Fan? No, fans that are active. Price the pawn. Hand. I'd probably just a Raging Bolt, but honestly, I'm not sure. Judge, Iono, 3 Sada, 2 Boss. So we price Crispin. Latias? We have Fanor in the active with an energy. Latias seems like overkill here. Price like 1 Lightning. Alright, Bolt. Hoot. Drawing a Stadium here is just really, really good. Oh. Holy. Just jamming. Probably Iono. My hand is just not very good. I should probably just Iono. Even though it doesn't feel great because they have 4-card hand, but I kind of like do need Latias, so they can't go like Badoo, Counter Catcher, and Trap Something for like a long time, right? I have 0 energy in the discard. So Fan Call. Get Noctowl, Hoot Hoot. My hand's gonna get disrupted before I would ever use another Noctowl, probably. And if it doesn't, we should be fine. I'm also just gonna grab the Ditto as like fodder. I'm gonna get Latias so my bench is more mobile. And I guess there was an argument to just make this thing a Latias, I guess. I have 1 Lightning Pry, so another Lightning in the discard pile. More Fightings, put a Fighting in the discard pile. I think it's. Oh, I have nothing in the discard pile right now, though, right? It's correct to do a Fighting, probably. Grab Double Grass, I think. Sure, why not? He's broken. Oh, I haven't even attached for turn yet? Hold on. What the heck? Okay. Okay, I probably should have got a Fighting Energy. Probably should have gone 1 Fighting, 1 Grass then. I didn't even realize that. I forgot about the E-switch off the rip. That's so good. We also get an attachment. Yeah, it should be Fighting Grass in hand then. But getting energy in the discard pile is correct, because if they Iono me and I draw into a Sada, I want to be able to play it. Was you for not benching the Hoot Hoot at the beginning of the game when the downside is getting donked? Oh, I should have. Yeah, I should have to played around. Well, did they mulligan? I don't know. Oh no, I knew what they were playing because we just played against them. And I knew it was the same person. I should have benched. I didn't need to bench anything else because I knew what they were playing. I knew they were playing Dragapult. But otherwise, you should bench the Hoot Hoot. Yeah. Well, there's an argument to even open the Hoot Hoot to play around the poison package. Yeah, there's even an argument to go further, to be honest. It's a Fanordum sweep. Honestly, though, we might see it. It's kind of broken like that. Oh my. Double Candy and a Dusclops? The play here, 2 Dusclops. The play is definitely... Well, actually, hold up. And how many Night Stretcher? 1? I feel like the play has to be Boss Duskull, right? I think, yeah, Boss Duskull just seems too good. Attach another grass to the Ogre Pond, probably. Or hold it to cycle. Energy in play is probably just better. Would I pull off my first prize card? Vessel. Wait, as my opponent does stuff, is gonna bump the battle log? That's annoying. There should honestly, so this should be like this. There should be a little thing that pops up at the top where it says like reset to top or something. But the fact that it, I scroll down here to look at this. The fact that it bumps me is crazy. There needs to be something that pops up here like new actions available or something. I don't know. Enorm is so strong, Raging Ball. It is really nice to have like this low maintenance of like a 1 prize attacker. Like a super low maintenance 1 prize attacker like Phantom is super nice. What is it? Yeah, it's just super nice. Super nice. Chien-Pao Fiends are coming out of the woodwork. They are. Yeah, we might still get to some Chien-Pao today. We'll see. I gotta pick a deck to play in the tournament, to be honest. I haven't even picked a deck to play in the tournament. Alright, no Duskulls to have to worry about. No, actually, they might be fan ornament. They might be doing again, excuse me. They don't really want to, like, Dragapult my fan rotom. That's not very good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so they're gonna do something. What are they gonna do though? Because they could KO Hoot Hoot. KO Squawk, KO fan rotom, I guess, is like fine. It's okay. Well, they don't even have to KO fan rotom, I guess. They could put their damage somewhere else if they wanted to. I don't know, it doesn't even seem that good. I feel like punching KOing Squawk's not that good here. Is it? It doesn't seem that good, actually, the more I think about it. Doesn't seem very good. Just like killing stuff? I'm just trying to like hope I whiff. Dude, I don't whiff. What the heck? I have a grass energy in here? I do not. Just Sada for 1. Not great. That draw was not great. Oh, see, having an ancient Pokemon in play is like really, really good. If I have a second Hoot Hoot in play, I don't really need 2 Hoot Hoot, right? I think the ancient Pokemon in play is probably just worth more valuable. One, two, three, four, 5. 2. I prize the lightning, so attach lightning, so I have more fighting. Alright, fighting. Alright, lightning, then I attach fighting. Okay, so alright, lightning, then I attach fighting. Okay, so I think it's lightning then. I'm just gonna discard 2 off the active and then 3 off the bench. I want to have that extra energy in play. They could go counter catcher KO this Raging Bolt and then kill my fan rotom as well though. Is this my jamming tower or is this their jamming tower? It's my jamming tower. It's my jamming tower. You appreciate 18 months there, CMT. Ooh. We still need a little bit more here. Yeah, not having a turn where I was able to go wide definitely sucks. I missed that wide turn. Are the 80 HP Hootoots just for fan rotom not KOing them? It's that, but it's more importantly for Dragapult Hawlucha. The Hawlucha is the important part. That's what we're more scared of. For sure. Because like right here, they would love to KO this Hoot Hoot with a Dragapult attack, but they can't. You should definitely play. There definitely should be some count of 80 HP Hoot Hoots in every Noctowl deck. The question is just what is the number? Like I have a 3-1 split in my Tank Terapagos. Yeah, you should play 180 HP, and pretty much I would. Yeah, I'm pretty confidently I'm pretty confident they should play 180 HP Noctowl in every deck. Oh, there goes Lucha. Wait, that makes sense. They can't use it. They basically see the whole deck this turn, or just about. You cancel your trip to Atlanta last minute because you were scared about getting matched up into me. Yep. But with the new stadium, you can make the 80 HP Hoot sleep. True. yeah. With the new stadium, this Hooted becomes terrible because it can be put to sleep. So play them while you can. Play them while you can. Dude, everyone's on that Neo upper, bro. It's got to just be the results from Japan that put people on the Neo upper. Or I guess because Jamming Tower is not that popular, is it? I mean, I guess it's maybe popular enough to warrant it, though. I guess it could be enough to warrant it. Every tournament and Doom in 2 minutes. It's not 2 minutes. It better not be in 2 minutes. An hour. Hour and 2 minutes. Ion to 2 is tough, man. That's tough. Oh, the unfair area 0. Let's go. That's a good start. It's a good start. We need more, though. We need more. My board is super underdeveloped. I have a single energy. They probably shouldn't KO Fan Rotom here because it just gives me another bench space to work with. They should put like 4 here in case it evolves. Yeah, something like that. You think 1/1 Sarah Legend Dango will beat Cornerstone and Old Terra Terrapagos? It should, yeah. Sounds good enough to me. 6 on Hoot Hoot? Sure, I guess that's also fine. Yeah, sure, it's fine. Doesn't matter what I put in the active, right? Everything is for retreat. Shouldn't matter. Top deck Fez. Oh. Cycle into Fez. This was the 3rd Boof in Tank Terrapagos optimal? Yes. I'm not feeling that confident for the unfair Sam, to be honest. I could leave a 1 prize on the active and pray, I guess. Ooh, that should be game. Do I need to be able to play an Ultra Ball? Maybe. So we check this guy first. Oh no, I only need 1 Nest Ball here. 2 then. What's my energy left? Oh, I should check. I had both. Wait, what one did I take? I took a fighting. So lightning here, fighting here. Fighting, oh. Okay. Dude, imagine if that was a prime catcher. We'd be cooked. We'd be done. It's over. That unfair involved. Broken card. Dude, these Dragapult matchups feel so... The Badoo just slows us down. So we're just not doing anything, bro. We're just sitting there doing nothing. It's hard to make work. Well, if we had an energy in hand, turn 1 attacking here wouldn't be that hard, to be honest. If we had an energy in hand to discard, then we just have to draw into Crispin or Sada. Well, I need a fighting or a lightning specifically, I guess, but... You think Gardevoir kind of underrated in this format? No. Most of the time in the Pokemon TCG, decks aren't underrated. A lot of people just don't rate decks. And most of the time, decks in the Pokemon TCG just aren't underrated because no one is rating the decks. No one's like, oh, that deck is good or bad. It's just like people. I guess like the question is like, is its play rate lower than it should be? That's like the question, I guess. Because rarely is there people putting out. Rarely do you see that many opinions on decks in the Pokemon TCG. I guess like you can kind of get the opinion of people though by their tier lists. But no, I don't think Gardevoir is underrated. With all that said, I don't think Gardevoir is underrated. That's really all you can really go off of those like tier lists. Oh shoot, they give me a stadium for Fan Rotom. That's kind of nice. Now I can like judge Fan Rotom KO. We can go like Latias, Artisan for Fan. Ogerpon, Hoot Hoot. on Hoot. I don't even want a Squawkabilly, so I think I just play the Judge, and then we hope we draw into an energy, and if we don't, then we hope we draw into an out to Squawkabilly. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm not gonna complain. It's pretty clean, pretty chill. Do I need that much? I could just do this. Maybe double owl is correct. My hand isn't like, doesn't have a ton of options, to be honest. Let's go double owl. Definitely should take away their stadium from them. Dungeon chillin'. You think the new Arbok card in Team Rockets will be success? Don't ask me questions about the future format. Walls can kill 1-2 corner. Well, yeah, but the decks have other stuff to like. If you force. By playing Cornerstone, you force out their Cornerstone. If you force out their Cornerstone, you knock out. You have stuff that want to KO their Cornerstone. So you set up Cornerstone to match their Farigiraf. The Farigiraf can't attack Cornerstone. They punch your Cornerstone with their Cornerstone, and then you go like Terrapagos want to KO their Cornerstone, and then you take over the game. That's like the plan, anyways. I guess if they have Bravery Charm, you're not one-hitting it, but that's like so much going on. Like walls like can't do that much that aggressively. It's not like. Wait, can I play this like a one prize matchup? I'm gonna keep the Raging Bolt. Well, yeah, what if I just like set up like Snipe Dude and other squad? I don't know, this is fine. Yeah, it's like if they go Farigiraf and then you go Cornerstone to counter Farigiraf, they're not just like, oh, bench Cornerstone, attack your Cornerstone. It's like they have to like fudge. Well, now I have to like turbo energize for the turn. And they're like, all right, cool, boss it, punch it before you get to use it. Like, yeah. Giovanni there, right? He knew you had owls in the hand. I mean, my hand is 4 cards and 2 of them are owls. Like, I don't know, it's not that good of a hand. I don't hate the play from them here, to be honest. I'm not gonna kill that Badoo here though. I don't think I'm killing the Badoo here. They're bench locked out of like anything good. Oh, are they candy? Well. Ooh, they could Candy Guardy, Monkey Dory 30 over, punch with Badoo, Monkey Dory, KO Fan Rotom. That's kind of annoying. I don't hate them not Ionoing there, to be honest, because like my hand is like 4 cards, 2 of them are owls. Like it can't be that. Like all the owls are doing all the work. Like. Yeah, I played a lag game today. Versus walls as Terra with Cornerstone, and pretty much went how you said. Yeah, exactly. That's how it plays out. Like the single Cornerstone in Terra box beats walls. The single Cornerstone in any Terrapagos base deck that has a Terrapagos beats walls. Oh, dude, the tank. You can't be tanking on me like this, bro. This Badoo is so beefy. Beef do? This is actually so annoying. I hate this. Beef do is crazy. I hate beef do. I could boss just KO their Ralts here. I mean, I think that is my play, right? Just boss KO Ralts. And if they put something down that's not... I do not love this situation. No, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Boss KO Ralts is more than enough here. As long as I didn't pry second boss, if they don't bench another Ralts here, I can go boss KO Guardy potentially and just like win the game or something like that. So that's a good prize card as well. I like that. Okay, we're chilling. We're cheering. Tower. I didn't want to put tower. Well, I could have towered there. Yeah, I could have gone Noctowl for tower. No, but KOing their Ralts I think is just better than that anyways. Leaving their Badoo in play is like really good. I honestly don't want to KO their Badoo. I hate this guy. Well, no, I love Badoo actually. I love this guy right here. I hope he stays in play the whole game. Yeah, I don't really want to KO their Badoo here. Also, I'd like to save Jamming Tower to counter a Bravery Charm, or to combo late game with Hand Disruption to stop a Bravery Charm combo, or to be able to bump my own Area 0 and remove damage Pokemon off play. So I feel like waiting. I could have put, honestly, getting Area 0 this turn with Noctowl might have still been correct, because that way I can like potentially do Jamming Tower next turn to remove damage Pokemon from my side of the field, although I don't think I'm too concerned with that. Should be good. Are you running 80 HP Owls just for Hawlucha? Basically, yeah. If Dragapults weren't playing Hawlucha or Hawlucha didn't exist, I'd probably be playing 70 HP Hoot Hoots. Almost certainly, yeah. What's your opinion on Poison Arch? Is it the best way to play Archaludon or the double better? I think Poison Archaludon is just a bad deck. There might be no good way to play Archaludon, to be honest. Ooh, if I send up Ogerpon, send up Latias here. But I actually just don't know what to do here. If I send up Ogerpon here, and they go Monkey Dory, Iono, KO Ogerpon, I could be in big trouble. Because I don't have an enabler for Noctowl. I could just push Raging Bolt, I guess, right? Yeah, sure, let's just push Raging Bolt. The answer is push Raging Bolt. The answer is push Raging Bolt. Yeah, that seems fine. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's fine though. That's fine. We work around this. I did not think about Clefairy happening, but I didn't think they could one hit KO me. Well, no, but they can. No, I knew they could Drifloon me even here, right? But I'd be fine with getting Drifloon, or I'm also fine with getting Clefairy. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Overreacting. This is 100% fine. I honestly might just KO their Gardevoir this turn if I get to. Oh, no. Well, I don't want the Iono to happen. It would have been better if I developed my board a little bit more, like by already having Area 0 in play and stuff like that. I'm feeling a little, it's feeling a wee bit iffy, but I think we're still fine. I can Ultra Ball away this in my top deck. Oh, it's feeling iffy. No, we're fine. I don't need that much to KO this Clefairy. This is like a easy knockout. It's a good enough, easy enough knockout. Why not Latias sacrifice? I don't want to lose free retreat, to be honest. Oh, what the heck? They're doing it like that? Okay, sure. Well, now if I KO this, it's not game over because they can respond with this, but they have no options. I know their only option next turn is Clefairy. Interesting. Okay. You know, I kind of like a Latias more than I like Raging Bolt. I only have one Latias. I just didn't think I was dying there, but obviously I was, so. Grab Slitherwing here. Because Slitherwing would be able to KO Serendipity, I guess. I mean, I can't load up Slitherwing this turn, though. I think I do this. Ultra Ball away these two. And then Noctowl for double Nest Ball, I guess, to get Fez. And a Raging Bolt. Yeah, sure. Seems fine. I could have just got the... I think I should just guarantee the Fez here, for sure. I guess there's an argument to go for the Night Stretcher here instead, to be honest. Because that could get my... It would save a Nest Ball in the deck. Nest Balls aren't that good, though, at this point, I guess. What do I use the Artisan for? Oh, the Slitherwing. Sure. Fez... Do I draw with Fez first? I guess I should, right? No stamp? No, I'm not getting stamp there. Yeah, Fez first seems fine. Second owl has to be game, right? There's no way. Oh, did I put the... Oh my gosh, I thought I clicked the wrong stadium. Holy smokes. Yeah, there's no way I'm losing with second owl. This should be game for sure. I could put the second fighting in the discard pile so the Slitherwing is more set up to actually go KO on the Fez. So So I could go Noctowl for... Okay, maybe that is worth it, actually. Nah. We're chilling, we're chilling. Wait, what do I need to KO here still? 4-5? Unfair stamp would be good. Can I do the unfair stamp thing then? If I go Vessel unfair. Vessel unfair, I should be able to make this work, right? So we go for these two. No, attach lightning. Oh wait, no, I messed up. Attach lightning, cycle grass. Oh shoot, I need double grass. Okay. I'm gonna go lightning grass here, right? Dude, I feel like I trolled this somehow. I feel like I somehow trolled this. Maybe not. Was there not more I could have done here though? Need another energy. I want to Ultra Ball for the other Hoot Hoot. I could have obviously not taken the unfair stand. Sada jamming. Boot unfair. And then I have to hope for grass. Oh, goodness. We could actually whiff. Dude, I thought it was like impossible to whiff in this situation. I thought we were just cooking. Okay, we got there. Chilling. I thought like we just could not lose this situation. I mean, we're not done yet. We're not out of the woods, but I mean, it feels unlosable. We'll see. Feels unlosable. We'll see. Well, no, they could definitely Iono knockout. We could be in trouble. They could Iono knockout here is pretty good. We could definitely be in trouble. Iono knockout's pretty good. Pretty good. What are your thoughts on the Golden Go to Dunsparce deck you tried yesterday? That's the worst way to play Golden Go. Is that kind of broken? Yeah, kind of. I mean, as long as they don't have Iono. Dude, if they have Iono here, we might be cooked. As soon as they have Iono, this deck is no longer broken. What's your preferred way to play Golden Go? I don't really have one. Still trying to figure out what I think is best. Okay. I mean, leaving Raging Bolt around, I'm okay with... Wait, they do Chaos. They do Chaos. Okay, but... Counter Catcher Iono would be... Oh! Chill. No, they don't got it like that. Any plans on trying Sarah Ledge? No. I don't think past the day I'm streaming. Like, I'm not playing it today. If it's not in the thumbnail, then who knows? If it's not in the thumbnail, I have no plans. That's basically how it works. Are you warming up the owls or not? I mean, they're fine. This deck just seems so fragile to Iono. Like, yeah. Like what I was saying was like easy to do with this deck is what is happening to me. Like what I said was easy to execute against this deck is literally happening to me every single game. I'm getting Iono'd and they're like killing my Pheasantipity, or they're not taking knockouts, and I'm just like it's just tough. Like the Stamp or Prime Warm Bolt. I don't know. I don't really have a preference. Does the deck have any out to saw block? This deck? Not really, no. Yeah, how do I even want to play this? They obviously had a really slow start. They play Psychic Energy with Hoothoot, so it's probably Tank to Rapagos. So I could just go... I think I just play it slow. Like, my hand is good enough, right? So I think we just do this. Get ourselves a Fan Rotom. Fan Call, double Hoothoot. Hoothoot, Noctowl. We prized a Noctowl. Latias was Serendipity, Raging Bolt. Yeah, I think we just play this slow here. I'm fine with just playing it slow. We don't have to go like for a crazy turn one knockout or anything like that. We have all of our energy. Okay, we have all of our energy. Prize in area 0. Vessel. Prize the Vessel. Cannon Catcher's here. Ultra Ball. Prize Asada. Judge, Double Boss, Crispin. For those guys. Some other stuff priced. Okay. Latias? No, Latias is here. Ez is here. Fan Rotom active. Ditto in discard pile. Baby Raging Bolt. Noctowl. It's one last thing. Night Stretcher. No, Night Stretcher's here. Retrieval. Oh, it looks like it is energy retrieval. Okay. I could play the Vessel. I don't have to. I don't know. I don't really want to play the Vessel. I'm just not going to play. I'm just going to attach pass. I don't want to play the Vessel. Whether or not I should, I'm not sure, to be honest. How hydrated are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Probably at least an 8. Are they just dead drawing? Okay, sure. I'm doing like all this thinking, and my opponent's like, pass. Very good, I guess. Could knock out the Boof. If they Iono and like, could they ever pop off really? Not really. I'm just gonna boss KO this guy right this turn. Oh wait, there's no stadium. Oh my god. No, we're still fine. Okay, I did. All right. Probably should play that differently. They can't really pop off this turn. I'm also giving them area 0 to help them pop off. I'll get Nest Ball. I'm not sure about this play, to be honest. I'm not sure about this. Maybe she's gone like Attach Retreat, knock out the Boof. Putting a 2 pressure on my active, how well would they have to draw on their turn to like... They couldn't draw that well next turn, to be honest. They couldn't KO my Raging Ball next turn, right? Oh no, they could with like a Clefairy Crispin play, actually. They definitely actually could. They definitely could. Grab the Jamming Tower instead. No, I think I want to save that for a counter stadium, to be honest. Pretty good draw, no complaints. Okay, they were just kind of waiting for me to do something. Yeah, they definitely could have gone like, it would have been that, wouldn't have been that ridiculous for them to go Clefairy Crispin knockout or something. I do like the Fan Rotom knockout. It doesn't mean I have to go to stadium. Okay, I'm fine with this. This is not that big of a deal. It's not that bad. Malo. They shouldn't be getting a KO this turn, right? I don't think so. Yeah, how would they ever get a KO this turn? They can't get a KO this turn. Okay. I don't have a SOT anymore, but I guess I don't need a SOT. I can just switch Vessel, attach, knockout, which is fine. Oof, that's a tanky dude right there, though. 3 energy to KO Bouffalant. It's not what I want to be doing. It's not what I want to be doing. You gotta add Monkey Dory to Raging Bolt deck. Easy dubs. True. You appreciate the 15 months there, hockey dude.
Holy owls.
Okay. Alright, what happened on that last turn? Iono. Good cards did go to the bottom. If I played the Vessel this turn, what am I vesseling away, though? A Baby Bolt? But the Baby Bolt's actually not that bad here. I don't want to get rid of energy. I like my energy. Yeah, Baby Bolt's actually, like, decent here. Maybe it is get rid of an energy to shuffle the deck. But it's not lightning. I guess it has to be the grass. Grab double grass so I can cycle more. I use the Crispin here, or should I wait for the Crispin? I kind of just want to use it to build up energy and play on this guy, because this guy taking a 1 prize knockout on my next turn would be like fine. I'm just gonna use it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And I have to discard 3 here because this thing has 160 HP effectively. So I got rid of what? Lightning off active, grass, grass. I was like grass, grass, lightning. Good enough. Oh, but I have this freaking energy hanging out on this fan rotom. That's weird. Wait, did I do that math wrong? No. I was like, wait a second. Did I just like, am I trolling? We're not trolling. We're not trolling. Never trolling. I guess if they replace my stadium this turn, it'd be kind of bad to have this guy in play. But it's fine. Oh, wait, I'm on 4 prize cards right now. Why did I think I was getting 2 prize cards that turn? This is still fine to have bench. It's still fine to have bench this guy, but literally I thought I was about to, I thought I could KO another 1 prize this turn. I'm trolling. But it's still fine, but I'm definitely trolling. Oh, okay, sure. I thought they were gonna try and do the thing. Dude, I thought... Wait, but why wouldn't you get Mew out of play? I guess it's a pivot? All right, sure. I thought they could do the thing. That would have been hilarious. All right, well, let's see if we can attack this turn, I guess. That's the question, is can we even attack? Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many energy did I play? 12. So there is some energy in the deck, but it's probably not worth playing the Vessel over. Probably just draw with Fez first. Cycle 1. Got the unfair stamp. Like an Ultra Ball away Squawk and... Ooh, the jamming tower actually is pretty good here, right? Ultra Ball away Squawk Vessel. Grab Noctowl. Noctowl for Nest Ball Sada. What do I have left here? Okay. That's why I should have got rid of this lightning off this guy, though, to be honest, actually. Nest Ball Sada. Not having another Raging Bolt and EX in play, though, kind of sucks. Make it work though. I have lightning in hand, so I gotta go. Wait. Fighting. Lightning. Ooh, that E-switch is actually clutch here. Oh my, that's so good. Holy smoke. So I can go attach. Bench. I have Latias. E-switch. From here to here. Retreat to here. Jamming tower. E-switch is incredible there. Holy smokes. And then I'm gonna hit him with the unfair. Oh. Incredible, incredible stuff. I mean, they get rid of what? Terrapagos. Oh, then the unfair, dude. Oh. Insane, bro. Nah, hand's fine, hand's fine, hand's fine, it's fine. I was like, oh, is it really that good? I could honestly Ultra Ball away these two. It's possible they do Iona plus Ursaluna me next turn, and these two are not that good. Just grab like the deadest of the cards. And rid of them, I guess. And then Bellowing Thunder, I need to get rid of 4 energy. 1, 2. Fighting. No, I guess fighting. I don't know if it really matters. Sure, whatever. Knockout. Ooh, good prize cards. That was an insane turn, though. That was a truly insane turn. Absolutely disgusting turn. Oh, wait, what the heck? Why'd they push their Terrapagos? Is Ursaluna not the push here? Did they not realize? Maybe they don't realize they don't have retreat cost anymore. Ez is back. Dude, they're stuck. It's over anyways. Got the Sada. I guess they could get... No, yeah, they're just stuck. Maybe they don't have a way to move this and reset it. So that's why they're playing it this way. That could be it, right? They might not have a way to move it. Maybe it does make sense. Okay, hold up. They're kind of cooking here. Chill, chill, chill. I don't ever lose this here, though. I don't ever lose this. Hold up. Prime catcher. Oh, were they setting up for prime? Maybe they're setting up to find prime to KO my Pheasantipity. Okay, that's not terrible, actually. That's not terrible. That makes sense. At first I was confused, but now I see the light. Do you have winning the Masters this weekend? Does Tiger Woods still play? All in. Firethorn Iono. Scotty Scheffler. Is that the guy right now? They got double boof. Oh, how tanky is this thing actually? Hold up. How tanky is this thing? Is 5 enough? Oh, 5 is enough. 5's enough. 5's enough. I have to like stop and make sure though. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, okay. Checks out.